Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Today, we have a parsimonious pipe and a little bit about unfulfilled dreams or wishes or something along those lines. Today's parsimonious pipe is a pipe by Lee 1-star carved Bulldog. Let's take a look. Now, this pipe didn't have too much oxidation, but you can see at the end of the bit, little discoloration. Looks like somebody had a softy bit on it. That had to get cleaned up. The stem is a little bit underclocked, and the pipe was a little dingy. Not terribly so. Looking at the before picture on top, you can see that underclocking again, and that the bowl was just a little bit dirty. It really was not too terribly bad. Cleaning it up did brighten up the grain just a little bit, but not bad. From the top, you can see the carving that went around this bowl. There was lava down in those little grooves on top of the rim. But once I got all that cleaned out, I also noticed, well, some of that was just discoloration of the briar from having been lit and relit over the years. Overall, though, not a bad cleanup there. You can really see the color of the pipe once all of that got scrubbed off. And a similar thing shows up when you look at it down the shank from the back. You can see again that underclocking. There was something in that groove that runs along the shank. Toothbrush and some Murphy's oil soap got that out. You can see right there along the shank, along the bottom, a cut. I have looked and looked and looked, and that simply does not look like a crack in the briar. It looks like it's a vertical line, but a straight one, perfectly straight one. It looks like the briar was accidentally cut, maybe by the previous owner, but that does not go into the shank. And finally, we look at the internals. Again, you can really see the cleanup, how much cleaner the bowl was around the top. The internals cleaned up very nicely, and the stinger and all came very clean. On this pipe, if you look, there is quite a bit of internal grime on this. I did not have to do anything to reclock, to correct that clocking on the stem, except clean up the internals. All of this gunk had the stem not coming in completely true. Now that one came in at $39 and change. Not too bad considering that 1-star Lees are just about as rare, not quite maybe, but almost as rare as 5 stars. A lot of people, in fact, who collect them have never seen one, and I've got a couple where I've only got 1 5-star. I only have 2, maybe 3 1-stars. They are pretty rare. But it is a good smoker and pretty little pipe. Varmdo Hobbyist. Just had a gaw. Yeah, I missed it. I'm behind the times. But I'm going to respond to his question anyway because I want to support his channel. I want to point you there. If you haven't already subscribed to him. Well, he wanted to know if we had any unfulfilled dreams or wishes or things, something that we had always wanted to do, haven't done it, and why. Well, I thought about, as a kid, I always wanted to be an NBA player, and, well, I'm not because I'm short, fat, and can't dunk. I suppose Spud Webb kind of nixed the whole short thing, and Charles Barkley maybe nixed the whole fat thing, but I combined the two together, and, yeah, that just wasn't to be. So, among more serious things, something that I have always wanted to do is to travel up into Big Sky country, to go across the Dakotas and all through those Great Plains states, the Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, along the Rockies, maybe cross over into the Pacific Northwest if time permitted. But that northern central breadbasket grain part of the country I haven't seen. You know, cattle country and all. Never been up there. I've at least been to the rest of the lower 48, generally speaking. I haven't been to Vermont or New Hampshire, but I have been up into Maine, Boston, into that region. But that north central part of the country I've never been to. So it's something I've always wanted to do. Now, why haven't I done it? The easy answer is to say time and money, but truth is, it's more a matter of really deciding to make it happen, because I could save the money. I could save up the time. Haven't done that. Maybe I need to talk to my wife about this. Got a little convertible that would just be fantastic to run across the country in. Of course, we'd have to do laundry because that little trunk doesn't hold much, but I could deal with that. So that's my response. That's something I've always wanted to do and why I haven't done it, and it's really just an excuse. Well, with that, light something you like. Let's make plans to accomplish something we've always wanted to do. Enjoy your afternoon.